The second reason why your prayers do not get answered is that you do not take action towards your answered prayer. So, yes, you are praying, you are doing those vain repetitions, but you miss the part where you are the one who is supposed to take the first step. So these three commands are also clear, right? And these are to be found in the New Testament, if I'm correct, which is to seek and you shall find, ask and you shall receive, knock and the door shall be opened. Okay, so my order might be wrong, but I think you get the point. So you are busy praying over there, but you then sit back and wait on God to move while God is waiting on you to move. And that is why your answers, not your answers, your prayers will go unanswered, right? And one of my other earlier videos, I talked about the process of manifestation. And I think there's a lot of people who are in the Christian community who think that manifestation is a new age thing, and it is not. It is actually there in scripture as well, in terms of the process of saying what you want, believing what you want, and then taking steps towards making it happen. And that is the process that brings it to you faster. How it unfolds may not be very clear to you, but it's very clear that you are the one who must be taking the first steps. And even though you don't know what the end of the end of the line looks like in terms of the other steps that will follow, but if you keep going, then you will be able to get there to the end goal that you have set for yourself. And so if you look at the process of manifestation that I described, is about thinking, right? Which is decreeing, because you are actually saying, okay, this is what I want in your mind. You will always do that first before you even start doing something. You say it to yourself internally, mentally. You will think it, and then you will have a feeling about it, right? So when you think about that goal, when you're having a feeling, that is when your spirit is being activated. Okay, so you start feeling that joy or that excitement as you already see that in your vision, basically, mentally, right? And then after you feeling, then you speak it. You speak it, that is your declaration. And so to speak is not to tell all and sundry and everybody that wants to hear and go posting it. You can literally speak it and make that declaration to yourself out loud in your room, in your closet, wherever you are, particularly if you have people around you that you don't trust. Okay, so if you have the people that you trust, your trusted circle, be it your spouse. And I must say, there are other spouses who are jealous of each other. So even that might not be safe for you. But when I'm saying that you are declaring it, is that you are saying it out loud, okay? Because the book of John is also very clear. And I think that's what people miss. They like to read scripture and the Bible in fragments, in parts, and compartmentalize. But you always have to connect the dots as you are reading through, and casting it back to other scriptures that talk to the same thing. And it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. And so it's telling you that part of creation is the Word, and the Word comes through thought, which translates to feeling, which translates to speech as a form of declaration. And once you have declared, it's not to say now you must stop. You must move to the next stage, which is you moving closer to your answered prayer, to your desired manifestation, to your desired goal through action. Right? And it's not saying that you will be responsible for all of the steps, but it's around you then showing that, listen, this is actually what I want. So the first step I'm going to take is, okay, I'm going to call that person. I'm going to read that book. I'm going to take that course. Whatever that action is, or that first step that you need to take, to be able to start the process of manifestation and getting to your answered prayer and getting to your desired goals. And so what I've noticed is that we will pray and pray and pray, right? And I used to make a joke about this because I remember we had a prayer meeting with my family, and one of my dearly departed uncle said, in his prayer, like, okay, Modimo se ke tla emela reply, which was interesting because conceptually, yes, there will be a reply, but in order for that reply to take place, you still have to take the steps towards that reply. So you have to meet each other halfway, right? In understanding that God is the supreme creator and we are the co-creators here on earth, right? Because when you are doing the Lord's Prayer, you keep saying, on earth as it is in heaven, on earth as it is in heaven. But you must do the on earth part. You still have to take those steps towards your desired reality. And this is one of the ways and the missing parts that make sure that your prayer does not get answered. It is because you do not take the required and inspired action towards your answered prayer.